some trouble connecting
What?
connecting to. I was having trouble connecting to Zoom. It claimed the password wasn't correct. I'm not sure, but I'm in now.
Where are
Okay.
you? Where are you?
I'm in Yerushalayim.
Yeah, but in a house, in a patio, or where?
I'm in Yaakov's. I'm in
Oh, because
Yaakov's
I see
dining
the
room.
back. Oh, because I see the back. Okay, all right.
Yeah, I'm in Yaakov's room.
Okay. When are you coming back? Monday?
Tuesday. I'll be back Tuesday morning.
Oh, okay. So you're giving a shift tomorrow night also? No.
Yes, yes,
Yeah, tomorrow night, yeah.
yes.
Oh, okay.
Tomorrow morning will be
So-
Monday night. Excuse me.
No.
Tomorrow morning will be Monday morning, which is Sunday night.
Yeah. So you're leaving Monday night,
I'm leaving
Israel
Monday
time.
night, Israel time.
Are you arriving Monday? Not Tuesday
No,
morning.
I'm leaving Monday night at 1 o'clock in the morning. So I'm arriving Tuesday morning.
You're leaving Tuesday at 1 a.m. Tuesday, 1 a.m., you arrive at the same day. You're going to
Correct.
the airport Monday, but you actually leave on Tuesday, 1 a.m.
Correct.
Oh,
Okay,
So-
so you can give
so-
the shear tomorrow and Monday.
I don't think.
What time am I going to give the shear Monday?
You
Well,
can.
right now,
That's fine.
it's 7
It's Saturday
a.m. by
night.
you,
It's
right?
Saturday night. Okay, so tomorrow morning, Monday morning
Yeah, Tuesday morning, I'm sorry. Tuesday, you
will
can't
be
give the shear except Tuesday night when you go home.
Tuesday night. There's
If
no way
it's-
for me to do it. Let's say Monday if I'm in the airport at 10 o'clock at night. What time is it in LA?
It's 8 in
12.
the 8 in the
12.
morning, I think. No,
No, 12.
no.
10 minus 10 is 12. It's 0. It's 12 o'clock at lunch.
Noontime. Yeah, so we can't. Let's just do it Tuesday night.
Okay.
So
Tomorrow.
tomorrow is once again. So Sunday here
Sunday
is
night,
9 o'clock
normal
as
time,
normal.
9 o'clock at night. Monday.
Okay. And Monday, nothing.
Now well, hang on. If I do it at 6 p.m. Monday, that'll be
8 in the
8
morning.
a.m. You want to do it then?
I
When?
can't. Monday, but I
Monday?
can't, but the others can maybe.
Well, I go to shul at 8 o'clock. No, 7 o'clock. I can do 8 o'clock. When?
Monday morning,
You could
our
do-
time, Johnny.
Oh, Monday morning, our time. I can do 8. That's,
Or
it's
I
up,
can
but
do 8:30. I could do 8:30. We'll talk tomorrow night with the guys, okay?
okay, fine.
Okay.
Let's see who's available. So the Gemara says on the bottom of Pei Beis Amud Beis, the Chochma Yevonis Miasira, is learning Greek wisdom prohibited? Tanya, there's a brisa. Reb, Eretz Yisrael, Lashon Sursi Lama. Why did they speak Aramaic? Lashon Sursi is Aramaic. They should have O Lashon HaKodesh. They should speak Hebrew. O Lashon Yevonis. Greek was the lingua franca of the Roman Empire, not Latin. Greek. So Amrav Yosef Bavel, Lashon Arami, Lama. Why did they speak Aramaic in Bavel? O Lashon HaKodesh. The Jews spoke Hebrew, should have spoken Hebrew, or Lashon Parsi, or Persian. Amri Lashon Yavani L'chod, Chachma Yavanis L'chod. So you could learn how to speak Greek language. That's not prohibited. It's Chachma Yavanis. It's like philosophy or whatever culture that's you can't learn. Rav Yehuda Mashmuel, Mishum Rav Shimon Gamliel. Eini ololala nafshi, b'chol bnos iri. Elaf yiladim hayu b'veis Abba. In the house of the Nasi, there were 1,000 children. Chamesh me'os mehem lamdu Torah, chamesh me'os lamdu chachmei vanis. 500 learned Torah, 500 learned Greek wisdom. V'lo nishtayr mehem, after Beitar was destroyed, none of the people who learned chachmei vanis remained. Ela ani kanu ben achi abba Basya, me and my uncle in Asia. Well, it looks that at some point they were teaching chachmei vanis. Shiny base from Gamliel, she craving the malchus. Yeah.
What
The house
does it
of the
mean,
Nasi.
Asia? The actual continent?
Asia is probably like Asia Minor, Turkey,
Oh,
things like
oh,
that. Yeah.
okay. What?
Asia probably means Asia Minor.
Oh, he
So,
says Anatolia.
yeah, Turkey.
Yeah.
Shiny base Rabban Gamliel Sheikrovim Lamalchus. They were close to the government, and the government, like we said, spoke Greek, Keditanya. On the Saper Koimi is a certain way of taking a haircut. Harezim Medarkei it's prohibited. But Avtumas Baruvein, Hitir Lachacham the Saper Koimi. Avtumas, they permitted to take this haircut. Meshu Karv Lamalchus, he had to deal with the government. And Shal Beis Rabban Gamliel Hitir Lem Saper Chachmei Vanis. They permitted the people in the house of Rabban Gamliel to speak, to study Chachmei Vanis, but Meshu Karv Lamalchus. You can't raise a dog unless you have it on a leash. You could raise dogs in a border town, keep them locked up in the daytime, but at night you could let them free so they could be a watchdog. It's as bad to raise dogs as it is to raise pigs. But my nafkamina. It's that they gave a curse to somebody that raised pigs. So there's a curse on people who raise people who raise dogs. Nachman. Bavel is like a town next to the border where it's permitted to raise dogs there. Tirgama, Narda, and they were referring to Narda, which is a border town. Dorish Rav Dustoy min Biri. Uvnecho Yomar Shuva Hashem Revos Alfei Yisrael. L'lamdech she'en Shechina Shirel Yisrael Pochos Mishnei Alafim Mishnei Revovos. The Shechina will not dwell on Klal Yisrael unless there was a minimum of 22,000 Jews. V'mayachasr nefesh. If let's say there were 22,199, and there was a pregnant woman who's about to give birth and now is going to make 22,000. The Navachbo and a dog, the Navachbo Keleb and a dog barked at the pregnant woman and she got scared. The Hipila and had a miscarriage. So that dog caused the Shechina not to come to Klal Yisrael. That's one of the reasons they prohibited dogs. There was a woman who went into her house to bake bread. A dog barked at her and she got scared. Amala Mary, the owner of the dog, said, "Look, don't have to be afraid of my dog because I removed its teeth. Can't bite. You can keep the toiva you're doing to me and throw it into the thorns, because once it barked, it scared me. I can feel inside my pregnancy that the fetus has moved and I'm about to have a miscarriage. I didn't know whether there's no teeth in it. Doesn't help me, and it's a problem. Ein porson nishbin leyoinim. You don't set up nets to capture doves. 4 miles from the city. Do they fly so far? Batman. You have to move a bird nest 50 amas away from the city. And because otherwise the birds are going to damage the gardens in the city. So they can't fly more than 50 amma. Amra Baya, Meshet Shayat Tula, they can fly more. But but they fill up their belly after 50 amas. So all you have to do is 50 amas so that they won't do damage. And they only fly 4 miles. Where people live, you can't they can fly even more than 100 mil. So Rav Yosef B'Yishuv Kramim. So there's a lot of vineyards next to each other. And the Avanim over there can fly from vineyard to vineyard. That's where they can fly further. Rabba Omer B'Yishuv Shovevim. There are many bird houses. And they can rest in the bird houses. Why don't they prevent putting the birdhouses? The Goy, it wasn't Jewish birdhouses. They belonged to Goyim. Behefker, or they didn't belong to anybody. But today it's his. So they have to worry because he's not going to damage somebody else's bird nest. New parent, Perak Shmini. If you injure a human being, you're chayiv to pay him 5 things: nezek, damage payment; tsar, pain; ripui, medical costs; shabbos, disability, because he can't go to work; boishas, embarrassment. The nezek ketza, how do you pay nezek? Simes eno katas yodo. If you blinded somebody, cut off his hand; shibers raglo, broke his foot. You value the person as if he's a slave about to be sold in the market. How much was he worth with both eyes? How much is he worth with one eye? The difference between the two, that's the nezek payment. Tsar, you burnt him with a hot poker or with a nail, a filal siporno, even on his nail, even a place that doesn't necessarily lead to a wound. How much would a person pay to remove the pain that he has? Ripui, the medical payment is the amount of payment you have to give to the doctor to heal him. If he had like boils, if it's because of the wound, they have to pay for that as well. If it got healed, Vinistera, if it healed and then opened up, each time, if the wound is because of the damage that was caused when you injured him, you have to pay the medical cost for all of it. But it completely healed, and then something opened up, then you're not chayv anymore. Sheves, the watchman of cucumbers was a very low paying job. So you paid him every day like that. If he's a neurosurgeon, he makes a lot more money. But you already gave him a payment based on the fact that you cut off his hand or you blinded him. So that'll cover the difference. Embarrassment depends if you embarrassed the king or if you embarrassed somebody regular. So the pasuk says ayin tachas ayin. If you knock somebody's eye out, you should give your eye. Right? So why are you paying money? Amai, ayin tachas ayin rachmana. Aim ayin mamish. Maybe you have to knock the guy's eye out if he knocked somebody else's eye out. So the Gemara says lo salkadaydik, the Tanya. Yachol simis eno, mesanis eno. I might think if he blinded somebody, you have to blind him. Kotas yodo mekates yodo. If you cut off somebody's hand, you have to cut off his hand. Shibers raglo m'shabers raglo. Talmud loymar. Make adam u'make behema. Ma make behema l'tashlumim. When we discussed damaging an animal, you pay damage payment, money. So you pay a human being that you damaged also just with money. You don't pay a kofar payment if you're a murderer. You do pay monetary payment if you cut off a limb that can't return. Hey, that's how biktoliksi. That's dealing with killing somebody. Next to that pasuk, it says, "V'ish kiten mum bamiso." If you gave somebody a wound, kasher asa ken yaselo. So that also highlight makahu. It doesn't say maka there. So it's exerishava hakoa kamina. We make exerishava ma'aka more behema. When it says makeh behema, it's not makah. It's l'tashlumim. Afakam haka more ba'adam l'tashlumim. So when we talk about hitting a human being, it's also payment, money payment. But it says another possible ish kiakeh kol nevesh adam mos yumas. So that misa is b'mama. It doesn't mean you kill him; he has to pay money. Mimaisha b'mama. Aim of misa mamish. Maybe it means you kill him. So lo sakadai. That you can't have that hadmir. Chadada iskish. We already have a hekesh to the fact that you pay money payment when you damage a behema. So you do the same thing for a human. V'od ksiv basrei, shever tachas shever, ayin tachas ayin, shein tachas shein, kasher yitain mum badam ken yinasein bo. Ushma mina, from the concept of yinasein, giving, that's mamain. You don't give death. Okay. Why did the Baraisa say, my im nafshecha loim? If you wanted to have a kasha, I'd have to give you another proof. So what's the kasha? Sukkah kasha. Latana. My cause is the aleph mimake behema. Because why are you learning the Gzeir Shava from mimake behema? Leila mimake adam. And over there it says make adam yumas. So maybe it should be a physical payment. Amri, done in nezikim and nezikim. Vein done in nezikim and misa. There, we are going to learn damage payment from damage payment and not damage payment from misa. Versus Adarabba. We should have done in Adame Adam and done in Adame Behema. It's more logical to learn the Hekesh from killing a person and damaging a person than the two Hakas, which refer to an animal and a person. That's that's the Kasha. And that's why the Baraisa had to say, when you murder someone, you're put to death. You don't make a money payment. But if you knock somebody's eye out, that's not going to grow back. Or you cut his hand off, it's not going to grow back. So that's money payment. The Gemara of that comes to teach me the din of organs that don't grow back. How can you tell me it comes for that? It's needed for something else. We have to learn the halacha that when you murder someone, you only get one punishment, capital punishment, and no capital punishment plus money. Don't take money from him and kill him. So how do we have the pasuk to teach me the other din? So because we already learned that from someplace else. Hi, because it says v'hikau kedei rishaso. You have to punish him as to the evil that he did nafka. And risha achas atamachayva v'yatamachayva shtei rishiyos. You only give him one punishment, you don't give him two punishments. Still the akati meboile, we still need the pasuk of losiklu koifer l'nefesh rotzeach. The ko'am rachmana lo tishkol momoin v'tiftere. You might think that you pay money and you can get out of being killed. So in Cain, lichtos rachmana lo siklu koifer la'asherhu rashalamos. Why put in the words l'nefesh rotzeach lamali? Shma mina. The nefesh rotzech yatalokech koifer. Only for a murderer, you don't make a money payment. But if you cut off somebody's hand and it doesn't grow back, you have to pay money. If it already says don't make a money payment. So makeh, why do we need this hekesh between makeh behema yishalmena umakeh adam yumas? Makeh lamali. Amri, imei. If I've only had that pasuk, havamina, iboy enu nesiv, iboy dmei enu nesiv. Maybe he would have a choice. If he wants, he can give his eye. If not, he can pay money. It's not a choice. Kamash malon, there is never a physical payment when you damage an animal. There's only money payment. Tanya Rav Soy ben Yehuda, ayin tachas ayin, eye for an eye. Mamon, it's money. Maybe it's not money. Maybe you have to take out his eye. Amrit. One guy's a big eye, another guy's a small eye. I wouldn't have been able to do a even swap. Maybe in all cases, if you knock somebody's eye out, you pay money. But if it's an equal eye, exactly, maybe you do take his eye. So, there's only one law. So we don't have different punishments. My kushi, what kind of kasha here? Dilma, means it's vision that you remove from the guy. So vision you have to take away from the person. It has nothing to do with the size of his eye. And you have to say that one. Because Koden Sharag is a Godel. A child who kills an adult. The Godel Sharag is a Koden. Hechi Katlinanle. Why do we put him to death? And it's not the same because you don't kill a cotton when he kills an adult. Okay, we'll continue on Tuesday.
So tomorrow night.